Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be talking about all of the deets about our wedding and like deciding to get married and all that. And I'll probably tie in some footage along here. I think we're gonna have a separate video of just like the wedding vlog itself. Today is April 27th. Our anniversary is in like a month.
No eating on the couch.
You did it first. Just got really white. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the clouds outside.
Stupid clouds. So anyway, it's almost been a year. We got married on May 26th. Is that right?
Yes.
And we planned the wedding in 6 days. So here's why we got married. I don't know. I don't really know. Like, we knew we were going to get married. We just didn't expect it to be so soon. We had been planning to move in together. We didn't really see a problem with that at the time. We're both Christian and believe in being married before living together, but we just weren't choosing to do that at the time. We were just going to move in together, and that was it. And we knew that his parents weren't going to be happy about it, so we were kind of like not telling them. But then he accidentally slipped up and said that I was going, and so they were really upset. Not that they were mad that we were doing it, because of course they believe that we have the free choice, but just that like their family is really blessed with a lot of things, and they didn't want us to be living in sin by living together before being married. If you choose to do that, that is up to you. We just decided to get married first, so I'm not like shaming anyone. Like everyone has their own paths. And I was really, really mad at first because I was like, you can't tell me what to do. Like, I want to have this big wedding with my family, all of this stuff, which we still plan on having a reception with all of the family there. It's been a year and I still haven't started planning it, so we'll see.
Coronavirus.
That too. So we'll see how that happens. I'm sure it'll happen eventually. I just don't know when it's going to be. I was just really angry and I cried a lot the first day. Not that I didn't want to get married to him. He was like upset that I was crying. And it was just that like, it wasn't, you know, like a lot of girls and guys dream of their wedding from whenever they're a kid. And like, I have like a Pinterest board with like all of the stuff that I wanted to have for my wedding and like all of this stuff. And so I was just upset that it wasn't going the way I expected. But then, after thinking about it and talking with Isaiah, we decided that it was the right choice. We went to my parents' house, we sat them down. They were really nervous, I think, because they were like, they didn't really know what we were going to tell them. Yeah. Like, they were like, I said, hey, we need to talk to you. We went over there just because we knew we wanted to talk to them about it, but we didn't know how to bring it up. And so we like spent the whole day with them. And then my dad was like, okay, I'm going to bed. And we're like, oh no, we're about to lose our opportunity. So we told them to come sit in the living room. We needed to tell them something. They knew we were going to move in together. We had told them. So we said, Isaiah's parents want us to get married before we move in together. And my dad said, I agree. Sounds like a great idea. Something like that, right? Yeah. Or like, sounds good to me. Something like that. I don't know. That just made me really happy that my dad said that. Because he loves Isaiah. And so that was kind of like, my dad was like, I want to go to bed. But we finished the conversation and we said we need to talk to Brother Grady, my pastor, because that's who I wanted to marry us. And we asked if he was free that weekend. We ended up setting the date for that following Sunday. This conversation happened on Monday. So we planned the wedding in 6 days. And we were just going to have it in the courthouse. And then we were going to have it in the church. And then I had told my dad, whenever we were talking, we told him, I was like, it's always been my dream to get married on the hill across from our house. On the farm, as we call it. And I was like, but I brought it up to him one time, like years ago. And he laughed at me. He was like, no, because he didn't want that many people going to our house. But whenever I brought it up this time, he was like, I really told you no, and he like felt so bad. It was really funny. So we decided to do it there. And at first we were like, okay, it'll be immediate family only. And then we called all of our friends. I'll go ahead and insert that footage now. We have something to tell you.
Okay.
The reason he asked what you're doing this weekend is because we're getting married. I knew he was gonna hang up. He thinks we're kidding. Come back.
Howdy.
I'm hurt.
I'm hurt too.
Where's our congratulations?
You don't get none.
Why not?
I wasn't informed.
Huh?
I wasn't informed.
You are the first to be informed.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm the first to be informed, but that's not how the best man thing works.
See, that's not how it's gonna work in general, though.
It's complicated. We're gonna have a wedding in a year or two, but we're getting married this weekend.
Did he at least buy a ring?
No.
Then it doesn't count.
Yes, it does. He's not required to have a ring. We already got the marriage license.
Did he get on a knee?
No.
Then it doesn't count.
Matt, we're getting married.
When and where?
Saturday or Sunday.
Okay, but why?
Well, his parents brought up that we should be married before we live together. For religious reasons, and we agree.
Congratulations, I guess.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna call all the boys and put them in a huge group call and tell them all at once. We had to tell Matt first because best man gets first. By the way, I told my best friend Alexis, but I didn't record it because it was like we hadn't decided if we were gonna tell anyone yet and like how we were gonna go about it, so I didn't get her reaction.
Hey, I'm gonna merge you with the call. Give me a second. It's important.
He sounds like he's on a business call. Okay, sounds good.
Alright, the call is merged. There's now Matt and Oni. I'm going to get another homie in here. I love you. I'm about to merge you in a call with Matt, Oni, and Joseph.
Be good.
What are we doing?
Just know that this is going on YouTube, okay? So behave.
On a family channel.
Okay, everyone's in here now.
Everyone be good.
This is going on YouTube. This is a family-friendly channel.
Not before.
No cussing, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're getting married this weekend.
You want to be getting it?
I just said no cussing!
Oh, better than everything. Oh my god.
I can't hear
You're
it.
real?
Yeah,
Since when?
since yesterday.
Oh, okay. Y'all can plan it to where I can come to the wedding? What the hell?
Well, we didn't... We're barely getting my sister here.
It's not an actual wedding.
No, it's just a wedding by the state.
Yeah, we're having our...
Pretty much a courthouse wedding.
But not at a courthouse.
Yeah.
As my sister calls it, a shotgun wedding.
Just her house on the little hill, you know, has like a little view.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
With the sea in the background.
Oh my gosh.
It'll be at 7. Either day, it'll be at 7.
Oh. Either day, I should be able to go.
Really?
Yes.
That would be awesome.
Well, we can make it dress nice.
We're not gonna have a full-on wedding party, by the way. We're just gonna have my sister, my best friend, his brother, and Matt. Whenever we have the actual wedding, we'll have more groomsmen and stuff.
Joseph been quiet the entire
I
time.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just quiet.
Joseph, what's your reaction?
What do I have to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, question mark.
You know what I have to say?
What?
It's a nice ring to it.
Aw.
I have to say,
Yeehaw. Yeah, my sister said we're having a shotgun wedding. We will do one picture with the vehicles. That is all.
We got permission, boys. We got the vehicle pictures.
One.
I don't know how I'm gonna get the bread there.
So detail your cars.
And then drive down my dirt road.
Yeah.
By the way, it's at my house. Hopefully it doesn't rain. That would be great.
Yeah.
If it rains, I'm gonna take the bread out.
I mean, it is good luck for it to rain on your wedding day. Ow.
Yes.
How long have y'all been planning on?
Silver.
Literally yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
We should have told you last night, but we wanted to tell everyone at the same time.
Yeah.
Alright. Guys, that's freaking awesome. We're excited. Congratulations, for real.
Thank
you.
you. Yeehaw.
I wasn't done right.
Yee.
Alright, fellas, I'm gonna let y'all go. See ya.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye, guys. Oh, you see out. Congratulations, good. Yeehaw. Long strong.
That's awesome. I hope they can go.
Yeah.
So, I sent Tyler a video earlier. I'll play that for you first. Shut up. Okay, so I haven't seen this either, so this is Tyler's reaction.
But good for you.
I'll replay it for them.
That's so awesome. I'm so happy for you. I'm I'm so happy, so happy. Oh my gosh. You sound so excited too. I don't know how that came about, but good for you.
And I sent Darius a video as well. He's a little camera shy, so he just replied and said congrats, and he's really happy for us. My sister and Kyle, we didn't get theirs because we like...
Theirs was the best, honestly.
Theirs really was. We Skyped my sister and her boyfriend Kyle last night, and let's reenact what they did. Okay. We're getting married this weekend.
That's how it happened.
It was so funny. But yeah, I didn't have my camera, or I don't know. I just didn't record it. But they were shocked. They're like, are you for real? And she keeps calling it a shotgun wedding, and it's funny. So we're trying to fly her down this weekend. But anyway, that's all for now. So yeah, as you saw, like, we called all of our friends and they were super excited, and immediately they were like, we're gonna come down for the wedding, even though we kind of weren't planning on inviting them because my dad wanted it to be really small. But they got so excited and they were so supportive. We were like, Dad, they have to go. Like, Wall was coming down from San Angelo to be there. My sister, well, of course she was gonna come. I'll get to that in a second. Wall was coming down from San Angelo, so we were like, okay, we'll invite them. And then we have our friend Faustina that we're both really close to, and her parents, and we wanted them to be there, so we invited them. And we invited some of my family members, but we know that they're all over the place. And there was just like, we didn't want it to start getting really big, so we just kind of like left it open. Like, we didn't like officially invite them. We just basically told them, hey, this is happening, and we're gonna have a reception later for you guys to come celebrate with us. So it ended up being like 20-ish people, I think. And of course my best friend Alexis. I don't think I videoed telling her because I was just too excited. I just kind of told her, but her and her husband Seth and their baby came too. After we told my parents, we Skyped my sister and her boyfriend, and we were like, we have something to tell you. And Tom. And we were like, we have something to tell you. And they were like really scared. And then we were like, we're getting married.
Well,
there's a little bit of backstory to that.
Well, Courtney knew.
Courtney knew that he was going to propose because he had asked her and my dad's permission to marry me several months before this. So Courtney was like, oh yay, like he proposed. She was excited. And then we go, this weekend, and then let's reenact it. This is what they did. They like looked at each other and they were like, what, this weekend? And then we explained everything. We were like, yeah, we just wanted to get married before we moved in together, and like all that. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. So they were just like super shocked and excited, of course. And so that day my sister figured out if she could get off work and went ahead and bought a plane ticket to come down for 24 hours, by the way. And Kyle couldn't come, sadly, because he had work in school or something like that. Something along those lines. So I was really sad about that, but he'll be at the reception. I think Isaiah picked her up from the airport.
Yes.
The morning of the wedding. She stayed the night and then left the next day. And she actually had to like go back to school or work or something like that, like as soon as she got back. So thank you, Courtney, for coming down such last minute. And then we did this whole process of like getting everything ready. I'll insert clips of that as I'm talking about it. We just got our marriage license. Shut up. Pull it out.
I didn't know that's what we were doing.
Shut up. Boop. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. We picked the traditional version because we thought it was pretty with the flowers and stuff. Wow, wow, wow. So today is Tuesday. We can officially get married by Friday at 4 o'clock, but I mean, we're not getting married till this weekend, so. Okay, so there are other things that we must do to prepare for our wedding.
What?
I was trying to have a cute moment and you're just ignoring me.
Putting it up.
There are other things we must do to prepare for our wedding. Me and Isaiah's mom got like super close during this time. I mean, we were already kind of close, but like we got really close. And we told our friend Ruby, Diana was like, my mother-in-law was like, I'm getting a daughter this weekend. And it was like the sweetest thing. And then me and her, and also my mom, we just like planned everything. We bought flowers, we rented chairs, we borrowed an archway from my church. They set up everything. I made my veil. I made a tutorial for that, so that'll come out eventually. I made my own veil. I actually already had this white dress that I wore to the band banquet the year before, and everyone was joking, saying it looked like a wedding dress. It ended up being my wedding dress. And then my best friend Alexis, her mom is she's really good at doing hair and makeup, so she did my hair and makeup. The morning of, I went over to the lake because it was also Carter's birthday. And so while Alexis was at the lake, I was at her mom's house who lives by the lake. She like braided my hair and like all of this. It was so cute. We drove back out to my parents' house where the wedding was being held. All of the guys were like, they had their cars parked outside and they were like about to take pictures. But then I had to bring Isaiah in because I had to do his hair because he had long hair back then. And I had to put it in a bun. But it wasn't like quite long enough to go in a bun, so we had to like use bobby pins and hairspray and stuff. Courtney actually ended up doing it because I was like failing at it. My dad, of course, walked me down the aisle. My dad, I'm pretty sure his eyes were watering. Did you cry?
The night before.
Oh yeah, whenever I was finishing the veil and we were like talking about the flowers and like this good friend of ours brought by a cake for us, or a good friend of his parents. Like all of that was happening and he had to go to his room because he was crying because it just like hit him finally. But he was so determined not to cry in front of everyone, so he was like planning not to cry at the wedding, which is fine, I guess. His dad played guitar while I walked down the aisle and like during this ceremony and stuff. We did what's called like a sand. What is it called?
I don't know.
I can't remember what it's called. It's like a sand thing, and we both had jars or like little cups of sand, and we poured them into a jar together, and they like came together. And Brother Grady had like a cute little speech about it. It's like just a sand ceremony, I think is what it's called. So that was cute. But the view was so perfect. Like the weather was amazing. We did it like just before sunset. I love my parents' land, and like now that we live in the city, I'm like missing living out there, especially during quarantine. Like I wish that I could like be outside and stuff, because like we
Pause
can't
for the sun.
really go outside. I was trying to be as still as possible. Is there anything else you want to add?
I hate the smell of hairspray.
Oh yeah. After the wedding, we all went to eat somewhere. Are you trying to make it less bright?
Yeah.
It's the sun that's not even doing anything. Here we go. After the wedding, we went to eat at, what was it called?
El Mexicano?
I think so. It was a restaurant in Ennis with like all the family, his grandparents and my parents, and I think that was everybody. I cannot remember if Courtney was there, and I feel really bad about it. But we went there to eat. I vlogged that too, and like we had the cake.
Courtney had to have been there.
Yeah, I think so. Because no one could have taken her home.
Yeah, she was there.
Yeah. Sorry, Courtney. That night, we drove to Bleep. And we moved into our apartment. We had already signed the lease and we had already moved in. So that night we came over here and I got all of my hair undone. We just like spent some time like talking and stuff, and then all the guys came over and stayed the night in our apartment. It was like our first night in the apartment. It was super fun. And the next day we went and got breakfast. We had our honeymoon like a little over a month later.
Pretty cool though.
But the honeymoon was like already planned, like the vacation. It was just gonna be a vacation. And
We just added a label to it.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks long. Like half of it was just us going on a road trip, like stopping to see my parents, and then the other half was like a cruise with a lot of his family. But we just kind of called it our honeymoon. So that'll be. I don't want to go into too much detail about that because that'll
And
be a
Disney.
separate vlog. Yeah, Disney is part of the road trip.
Bruh.
It was a really cool vacation.
Yeah.
I want to go back. I'm excited to post that. That's gonna be in 3 parts. The road trip, Disney, and the cruise, all in 3 different videos. Sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah, me too. That chick peeled off a piece of her face.
Yeah, Matt was explaining it earlier. Only she can do it. Like someone tried to force it off so they could tame an animal.
That's a weird side. Like, that's a weird way to go during a video.
Well, we'll do an outro.
Bye, guys. Leave.
No, shut up. I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about.
I thought you were going to say that's everything I wanted in an outro. Bye, guys. Leave.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you know whenever I post another video, specifically the wedding vlog if you're interested in that. I know that John and Jen have been waiting for this for a long time, a whole year, to be exact. Well, actually, I don't know if they've been subscribed to me that long, but like, ever since they've been subscribed to me and they knew that we got married, they've been waiting for this vlog. So, it's coming. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Bye.
Wave with me. No, the other hand. Wait, please. Put this hand down. Bye. Wait, it's light. Wait for the sun.